We are the Vegan Sisters.
I am Tiara.
And I am Tasha.
And this is our show.
Veganize this, sis!
So, today we are going to be making a simple vegan mac and cheese for you all. All you need is
Daiya cheddar style shreds, which is a vegan cheese. You can find it at Whole Foods or any other market that's close to you.
and soy milk. I suggest using an unsweetened soy milk. This is organic, Pearl.
Soy Garden, which is a vegan butter. Balance, which is the brand.
And then some noodles. You can use whichever you prefer, but today we are using small shells.
You can also use elbows or whatever you'd like. And then sea salt, which is a pink Himalayan sea salt that we're using today, and pepper to taste.
So first, you bring the water to a boil. You have to wait for that to boil, and then we'll put the noodles in.
We are going to be using 1.5 cup of noodles, which is a serving size for 2 people.
So we will put the noodles in first, 1.5 cups.
We'll put the noodles in after the water has been boiling.
And you just let the noodles boil. That takes about
Stirring
10
it.
minutes. Keep stirring it. Once the noodles are done, you will get a strainer, strain them out, put them back in, and then add all your ingredients to this. Stirring, stirring. Stir away.
And while we're stirring and waiting for that, we can get our other ingredients ready, which would be our Daiya cheese, which we need a cup of Daiya cheese, and it's a cup all the way to the top, patted down. So you can just fill the whole cup and just have it nice and compact like this. After we get the cheese, we need 1/4 cup butter.
One-fourth cup.
And then we need 1.5 cups of soy milk. And we'll just set that aside and wait for our noodles to boil.
We've got everything set up now. You can either have your noodles al dente or totally
Let's check
finished.
on our noodles and see if they're done.
Do you want me to be the taste tester? Sure. They taste pretty done to me.
Okay, so now we're going to strain our noodles in a strainer.
Get
Put
all
the
the
pot
water
back
out.
on. Yes, get all the water out of the noodles.
Shake it up, shake it up. I'm shaking it up.
Shaking it up. Now once we've shook all the water out, I think we're pretty good now. We can put the
dump it
noodles
back in.
back into the pot.
And then we'll turn this back on. And we will first add our soy milk
Just
to the noodles.
on medium heat.
And then we are going to add the butter, which is 1/4 cup butter. And pack it all the way down to get all that good tasty butter in there. Alright.
And after we add the butter, we'll let that melt a little bit with the milk. Stir it in there. Stir a little bit.
Get that butter melted.
And after the butter has melted, we are going to put the 1 cup of Daiya cheese in.
And just mix it all together. Stir it in.
So you just stir in the cheese, and you keep stirring until the cheese is melted into the milk and onto the noodles, which can take about 10 to 5 minutes.
And depending how thick you want it, you might want to use just 1 cup of soy milk instead of 1.5. 1.5 will make it thinner. But if you want it thicker, just use 1 cup. And we like our mac and cheese extra cheesy. So if you are like us and like extra cheesy, you can just add a 1/2 more cup of diet cheese to this. And just keep stirring it in until it all melts and it looks good.
That looks good.
It's starting to look amazing.
Then
So
we can add a
now-
little bit of pepper.
Yes, so now we'll do the pepper to taste, and depending on your taste buds, just add how much you prefer, or if you don't like it at all, don't add it.
So we're gonna add a little bit of salt right now. We usually do most of it at the end, but we'll do it a little bit while it's cooking. Some people don't like it too salty, other people do, so you just add a little bit. Then you can add it afterwards to your taste.
And now, I think we are finito.
Awesome!
So it is all stirred in,
We'll get some
melted,
bowls.
and looking like mac and cheese. So now we just have to plate it. Get some bowls out. Alright. And then just plate how much you want. And then I like it extra salty, so
Me
I'm going
too.
to add a little more salt to mine. And I'm going to add some more pepper too. Because I like it peppery as well. Stir that in a little bit. And you got yourself an amazing vegan mac and cheese. And it takes about 20 minutes to cook. Mmm. So delicious. And it's cholesterol free.
Yummy! Mmm.
A lot less fat.
Thank you all for tuning in this week. I hope you guys liked our inspiration of the vegan mac and cheese. If you guys would like a different recipe for next week, we'd love suggestions. Just post them underneath. And I hope you enjoy this recipe.
Yes, and let us know what you want us to cook for next week's show. Thank you. For tuning in. Yummy!
Yummy!